got Sanjay Kulshrestha, who is the CMD at Hudco, joining in. Thank you so much for taking time out. To begin with, your disbursement target for FY25 was 35,000 crore rupees. You've already reached 21,700 crores. And the last time we met, you said you're going to raise your disbursement target in November to December. So are you looking to revise it?
Yeah, we are discussing with the stakeholders, and we are looking at the pipelines of the project that we had sanctioned during last financial year. It was amounting to around 83,000 crores that we had achieved. And you can see in the first half yearly of this financial year, we had already achieved 76,000 crores. So we have a huge pipeline. So we are reviewing that. At the same time, we are looking at the options and the opportunity in the Housing for All scheme also, which is a very ambitious scheme of the Government of India, which has recently been announced. So we will be looking in the last half of the December this financial year, and I am very hopeful that we will be able to achieve the upward target more than the 35,000 crores.
And any number that you can share with us on the same?
We have not yet worked out the number, but definitely it will be an upward revision.
Right. You've also received an NBFC-IFC infrastructure finance company status by the central bank. How does this impact the company, and how many new areas does this really open up for you?
I think during last 12 months, we had achieved a lot, and Government of India has recognized the continual efforts of the company and given us the Navratna status. At the same time, the RBI has also given us the IFC status, wherein now we will be getting the opportunity to finance each and every quantum of the infrastructure segment. So it's a big opportunity, and I think we are opening up, and in line with the RBI approval, we had expanded our object clause of the company so that there should not be any hindrance, because this is the time of the infrastructure, and the way the Government of India is committed towards the Viksit Bharat 2047. Company has to align its all policies, all regulations, and all the efforts to contribute into that vision of Government of India.
So out of your total loan portfolio, 40% is affordable housing with PMAY 2.0. How much will it be in, let's say, 1 or 2 years? What kind of sanctions and disbursements are expected here?
See, during past year, we had enhanced our loan book from 80,000 crores to 1.11 lakh crores, which is a quantum jump of around 40% CAGR. So now there is an opportunity, there is a big window for Prime Minister Housing for All, and we are discussing with the states. We are looking at a potential of at least 1 lakh crores, which is a very conservative figure. You may see during last PMAY, that is 1.0, we had funded around 42,000 crores, and this will be a much bigger program than that. So we are expecting at least 1 lakh crores within a year or two, in line with the plans of the state governments.
You have recovered around 255 crores from NPAs in the first half. So how much more recovery are you expecting in the coming quarters?
We are continually working out on our policy front and the efforts fronts that we need to resolve all our NPA assets, and our provisional coverage ratio is already 85%. So we are discussing with the project proponents to resolve and come out with the OTS, and we had revised our OTS policy. And out of 2,300 odd NPA assets, around 1,400 crores are in various stages of the NCLT resolutions. And I am very hopeful by next financial year, half yearly of the next financial year, at least 700 to 1,000 crores of the assets will be resolved.
Right. You've also raised about 27,600 odd crore rupees in the first half as compared to 8,200 odd in the corresponding, first half. Should we think that most of the funding has been done now in the first half only? And what exactly is your fundraising plan for the second half of the fiscal?
When we were reviewing for this financial year in the April, we had made a resolution that most of the disbursement should come in the first and the second quarter, so that some income will improve the bottom line of the company. And you may see that now our income is at 4,700 odd crores during half yearly of this financial year. So this was in resolution by the team Hudco, and we had been achieving, and I am very hopeful that in Q3 and Q4, the raising will be at least of 20,000 crores, and we will be achieving that kind of target to meet our disbursement commitments towards our borrowers.
What is impacting your NIMs? It's down to 3%. The company is eyeing NIMs of 3.5 to about 3.2. What will be the strategy to boost up the NIMs?
I think we are working in the right direction, because you see it's a accelerated growth that we had achieved during past financial year, and many of the loan assets has not started contributing towards the bottom line and towards the NIM and the spreads of the company. And you will start looking at the figures from the quarter 3, quarter 4, that our NIMs and spreads will be improving. And when I say improving, the commitment of the company should remain that we will be supporting our borrowers with a very, very viable options of the funding, very competitive kind of funding. At the same time, we will maintain our spreads and NIM. So spreads will be around 2.25 to 2.3, and NIM will be in the range of 3.3 to 3.5%. And I am very sure that these kind of figures can be achieved with the way we are reducing our cost of fund. We are taking a lot of efforts, not only the external but also the internal measures, to reduce our cost of funds, the timing of the funds. And there are a lot of opportunity. And if we see the ecosystem in international global markets, and this week we'll be coming with a lot of happenings regarding the Fed rates. We are expecting some domestic rate cuts also. So I don't think that maintaining these kind of spreads and the NIM will be a challenge. At the same time, we will be a viable source of competitive fundings towards our infrastructure projects.
So given the guidance of, let's say, 3.5 to about 3.5%, can you share a timeline that how soon you will be able to achieve it?
I think by this financial year, you will see that these figures are achieved, because we had already achieved in our internal calculations. It is only the timing that will improve the bottom line.
Okay, good to have you on board. Thank you so much for joining in and sharing with us your growth roadmap, as well as the outlook for Hudco down the line.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.